also known as David Berkowitz. That's him getting arrested. So David Berkowitz was born in 1953. He was a child of an affair, and the married man did not want to claim this child, so he was forced up for adoption, and he was adopted by Nathan and Pearl Berkowitz. And when he was younger, he was obsessed with petty larceny and pyromania, so he liked setting things on fire. He barely got through high school, and when he was 18, he decided to join the United States Army. He served in the United States and in South Korea. And when he found his birth mother, she told him about his birth, and he got super devastated. He wasn't okay.
So, after his mother's death, his life started to go downhill, and this kind of ties into why he started killing. So, this is a quote from him. "With her now gone, however, my life quickly went downhill. I was filled with anger at the loss of my mom. I felt hopeless, and my periods of depression were more intense than ever. I also became even more rebellious and began to cut out of school." So yeah, he also was pushed through high school, and while he was depressed, and he had suicidal thoughts. So that can really weigh on a person.
So he targeted single women and couples. He killed 6 people, left 7 other injured. He mainly targeted people in cars, kind of like a lover's lane sort of thing. So people were actually warned to not talk in cars, not to stay in cars for a long period of time for fear of Son of Sam. And he left haunting notes to the police. I'll read you this one. "I say goodbye and good night. Police, let me haunt you with these words. I'll be back. I'll be back to be interrogated." Interpreted as bang, 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 bang. Years in murder, Mr. Monster. That's what he would call himself.
So this is the locations. So he mostly killed in the outer boroughs of New York, and he attacked 2 people in the Bronx. The majority was 5 people in Queens and 1 person in Brooklyn as well.
So he was honorably discharged from the Army in 1974. The attacks spanned from July 29th, 1976 to July 31st, 1977, and he was caught on August 10th of 1977. And this is another one of the notes he left that was really weird and cryptic, because Craig is Craig, so must the streets be filled with Craig, and then he put in parentheses death through some symbol. And huge drops of lead poured down upon her head until she was dead. Yet the cats still come out at night to mate, and the sparrows still sing in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, this dude was pretty messed up. And those are some police sketches of him. Where'd you take that?
So this is just like a newspaper of him when he was caught. Just the story. And so why he did it? So when he was caught, he was interrogated on August 11th, 1977, and he confessed very quickly, and he wanted to plead guilty because he knew they knew he did it. And so what he said was that his neighbor Sam Carr's dog was possessed by a demon, and so the dog demanded the blood of young girls, and so it kind of commanded him to kill. So yeah, that's really weird. But after seeing a psychologist while he was being sentenced, he retracted those statements, and he kind of pleaded that he was getting revenge on a world that hated him. So he kind of changed his statements. So
Yeah.
conspiracy things.
He also believed that Sam Carr was actually Satan. He referenced that at one point. And there is a conspiracy theory because when he was caught, he said there are more sons out there. God help America. So there's a conspiracy theory that he didn't do it alone and that there are still people out there in this cult of David Berkowitz.